What's up, everybody? Super Mike's on display. I hope you have a nice night because I was late today. It's okay. Let's get it. Eugenics. Sanger. She's a devil. Oh, yeah. Let's do it right now. We want to let you know about the past right now. This devil's in the air and we got to let you know. Anyway. What's up, guys? This is Super Mike 2164. Sorry I'm late. But guess what? I think this is so important because I think the universe has been sending me a lot of different notices about this chick. So maybe it's a lot of chatter out there about Margaret Sanger. And a lot of our people think this is a game. This here, if you don't get this, you guys are really, 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 really in trouble. If you don't get this, you can't get too much of nothing about what we're dealing with. She's not the end all be all, but she's the easiest example for you to see. You should be able to easily see what the efforts of your killers, their efforts of operations back then to now. You should be able to see that. And I think that, Margaret Sanger is very easy. Planned Parenthood, birth control, or birth control league, that's something that we want to touch on. But first, I want to go over a couple of other stuff, some different stuff, just some modern. Since I got in late, maybe nobody comes up. If you are up, you can come up. Feel free. I'm going to drop this link just in case. Just in case. Just in case. Let you know. We want to get through. Yeah. Smooth when I'm acting. Cool with the reaction. People tripping. And laughing all day. You gotta get it right. Oh yeah. Guys, press the like. Press the like. Press it on up. With your boy Super Mike. Share it. Share it. Share the message. The links are dropped, guys. And that's what we want to do. So, like I said, I want to get into a few other. I know we're gonna talk about Margaret here, but I do want to get into a couple of other modern stories, stuff that we could just, for example, with this weather balloon thing. And I'm going to take a real take. Now, first off, what's up with my boy? Hey, do y'all think, this is a question, do you think this is the style of your kid's future? I do. I think that has such the impact that people are going to be looking back and saying, you know what? the weed pants, the flower pants. People gonna be walking around with whole, you know how people put animals on their body and stuff to show how rich they were. This man put plants on his body. Hey, that's innovation at work. Now there's so many people. Now, one of the things, there's so many people out here that this world tells us to hate. And most of these people, they don't deserve to be hated as much. And they don't deserve to be hated. But this white supremacist little political systematic mess is so crazy that they like to have us celebrating the people that they want us to. They have us celebrating the people that we shouldn't celebrate, but then they'll have us hating the people that we should pay attention to. Like, they're not mad at Madonna. Hollywood's not. But shouldn't we be? Is this woman grooming her adopted children, black children, or anybody else, into perversion? Ain't nobody mad at Madonna. Well, I ain't gonna say nobody. The white system or those who follow it, they're not mad at Madonna. But they tell you, even though Kanye's not perfect, he's done some stuff. They tell you to hate this man, Kanye. Just because he got free of them and he can say what he want to say. Okay. They're not mad at Joe Biden. They tell you not to be mad at Joe Biden, right? Every excuse in the world to forgive just egregious stuff that this guy has done. This slime. This is what they train. They train people to like. See, they've trained us. What did they teach you? What did your great grandma and mama teach you? Love your enemy. That was some real poison. That was some stinking thinking. That was real poison. They told us to love our enemies. You can't do that and survive right. That is not the way to go. So, we are warped. And, this is something that we're just going to have to work through so that way our people can, we're just going to have to elevate. So I just wanted to make that known. We got another situation, and I'm just going through these real quick. What's going on, family? Hey. Okay. That's cool. We'll check it out. All right. That's cool. Appreciate it. I appreciate that offer over there on Twitch. You know what? I do need to start paying a little bit more attention to Twitch over there. But let's do this here. We're not supposed to be mad at Joe Biden. They tell us that our Tuskegee experience, that's nothing to worry about. True enough, yeah, they were experimenting on you. We're not going to tell you what they were trying to find out. Did they find those things out? And that's okay. But we're not supposed to be mad at that. So right now, like I said, this is just a few little ideas that I want to put out here, because people, if you can't get mad at someone, a system who is literally strategizing to murder every single one of you, they're trying to reduce your population. They have determined you to be feeble-minded. So what they need this enforcement. So what they're doing is they're going to put, now look at this here. This is an issue that I want to talk about just real quick. We're going through these real quick. These first little sections.
Uncensored Black History Month is full of celebrations about our people, our history, and our future. And unfortunately, we also have some commemorative acts that make us just cringe. That brings us to this. Take a look. A new Black History Month themed cruiser, police cruiser, at the Miami Police Department, decorated with red, yellow, and green stripes and fists, power to the people. The cruise is catching a lot of criticism. Many people saying it's tone deaf and performative. How can this be avoided? Let's bring in our next guest, publicist Bridget Holden, Julie Griffith, and the former president of the Brazoria County NAACP, Eugene Howard. So when you take...
First off, just on this view here, these don't look like the right people to be asking anything. But we're going to see what they're going to say, because these are the type of people, if you pay them, they will justify anything. Number one, this cops are the enemy. Sorry, guys. The system of policing in this country is and has been one of the foundational enemies of the Black struggle for empowerment. Simple fact. Is replete in every generation of the history. This right here, police, that word, patroller, this is what it is. We don't. Now, the thing is, you can't put sugar on defecation. That's what they're doing. So what our children are going to grow up looking at, if this is cool, if we were to let this to be cool, what our children will grow up looking at is Black power, all of the symbolism that Black folks created to try to, this is different ranges, Africa, they try to, we try to make it a more positive scene because, white people demonize the dark continent. Black History Month, Carter G. Woodson, all of the best things and themes that, we can't allow them to grab on our imagery, because when someone else controls your imagery, you look stupid. They can make you look dumb to your new generations that's coming in. So this here Black History Month is going to pull up on you, beat you to death, or beat you within an inch of your life. Black History Month is going to come in there and shoot you up. Black History Month is going to pull you over and give you a ticket. Black history, you're going to hate that. You see? That's what this is. That's see, a lot of us, we don't understand that kind of stuff. We can't see into the future. We can't see what a trend will lead us to. That's the reason why, people are so surprised when they listen to Malcolm X tell you about what the hell is going on, and he can say it, or Martin Luther King is saying what's going to happen 50 and 60 years, in the past. They can tell us what's going on today because they've seen it starting. You stop stuff when it's small, and you won't get these kind of cancerous trends. But let's see what the hell these weirdos say. Let me see. Oh my God, let's see what these people say.
CP Eugene Howard. So when you take a look at that car, it says, Black History Month, we're going to take your black ass to jail. You going there? So, Bridget, your thoughts on that?
This is a travesty. This is wrong on so many levels. I went to the to Twitter page, and the comments were so...
And you know what's so shame? I guess it's a woman, but you never know nowadays. This person here looks so crazy. I don't know what the hell that is, but I think it is a woman. But it's just weird. That is too much, but whatever. You talking about crazy? Okay.
Races from white people saying things what they thought because they are.
I mean, look at
Why?
Pissed because they were like,
take everything. Eyebrow. I don't know. This is weird.
that you should have done a bookmobile that would have gotten more publicity. I was like, wait a minute. And then whoever put it on Twitter used KRS-One, who is a political activist, The Sound of the Police, which was back in 1993, and it was about police brutality and, you know, systemic racism. So why would you do this? It is wrong on so many levels.
So many damn missteps. Julie, your thoughts about this?
Well, my thoughts about this is absolutely ridiculous. I was on the Shade Room. I thought it was a joke. I said, nobody sat in the marketing, PR, or publicity team and said, you know what we're going to do this month? We're going to wrap a car. And we're going
My thing is with these people, they're joking and laughing. That tells me they don't see the seriousness of this. These are commentators. Fox 26. And these are publicists, these are writers, these people who control ideas. They're supposed to be trained, but they don't look at it from a warfare propaganda standpoint. So they're laughing. It's stupid. I can't stand weirdos. But anyway.
to put a black power fist on there and red, yellow, and green it. There's no way. Not with the current social upheaval. I went to Miami PD's Instagram. They don't even recognize Black History Month as it kicked off. They called it National Freedom Day and referenced the 13th Amendment that gave us freedom. I was like, you do know Juneteenth is a thing, right? So I'm still in shock. But those Shade Room comments, they sent me so far away, I could not take it. I could not.
Eugene, seeing that car wrapped like that, your thoughts?
Well, that's a great waste of taxpayer money. I do know that because you know that's not a permanent vehicle. They're going to have to take that wrapping off at the end of this month, which is the shortest month of the year. So
in 28 days.
In 28 days, the shortest month of the year.
Of course.
But what I would like to say is, even if their spirit and their heart was in the right place, let's get some meaningful change, like some police reform or stop the voter suppression, things that actually affect the Black community, and not look the platitude with the Africa police cruiser. Like you say, I'm still gonna lock your black ass up. So let's not go into that. Let's be honest about the situation and not try to platitude and get meaningful change.
And Miami.
All right, so that was a little bit better. But, you know, I just wanted to show that to everybody. But this is, you know, just stuff real quick. What do you think about that? Weirdos. That's weird. So let me go on to this other issue. I just want to get some of these little issues out the way because, you know, before we get into the main topic. So this is this current events, of course. Hold on a second. The weather balloon. Now, the thing is with this Chinese weather balloon, well, not a weather balloon. This is a war balloon. This is a tracking device. This is a weapon. Okay, so this is what they're telling us it is. Maybe it is Chinese. It should. Now, the thing is, if China can just float balloons 60,000 feet in the air, okay, if China can float balloons, and then I was listening to some other commentary about this. They were saying how they were telling them that they seen it over Montana or something like that. They didn't want to shoot it down there, which it should have been shot there because there's nothing in Montana. They should have shot it right down. But they allowed this thing to float for 2 days over to North Carolina. Then they got rid of it. They didn't want nothing to fall on the ground and hit somebody. In Montana? You know, the population of Montana and how large that place is, there's nothing there. You know, that's the best spot to shoot something down. But the thing is, and Joe Biden claims that he told them to shoot it down, but they told him to wait. And he said, okay. That's the president. He said, I told him to shoot it down. Anyway, this man don't have no damn control, whatever. This is white people stuff. This is what they decided to do with their ability to rule. And that's what you're going to get. So that's it right there. The weather balloon, so-called Chinese tracking device. Do we really believe that it's actually from China? Or, you know, why would they take so long to shoot it down? It was sitting up there in the air, people filming it, you know. The military knows about it. You allow this to just float over here on you. You know, how did this thing get delivered? Where did it come from? Okay. This is the kind of stuff that you're supposed to be asking if you're a real military, but you know, because we shouldn't trust our government, we don't know anything what they don't know, and they could be in cahoots with something. So they could just be setting us up because they feel like they want to go to war with China and Russia, you know, and that's what maybe they want to do because they're not really that smart. Really, they're trying to preserve white Western world supremacy. So let's go into this here. This is a lot of things because, you know, a little while back, black people have been tagged with Asian hate. Speaking of China, black folks were tagged with, uh, uh, like, you know, we were having situations with Asian hate. But, you know, black folks for the longest period of time, we know that we've had a lot of negative interactions with, you know, a lot of positive too. But we know in Asian communities they can get violent too, very violent, and they will attack you. Some of them, the criminal class of Asians, will attack you. Okay, it's just like anybody has criminals. So I'm not trying to rag on them specifically, but you know the thing is to pretend like black people are just going around systematically targeting these Asian people. No, but maybe the reverse is true. The reverse might be true. Let's listen.
That's my leg, my jacket. Blood everywhere. Blood everywhere. That's my leg, my jacket. Blood everywhere. Blood everywhere. Okay.
So this woman was attacked. She's writing on her Twitter, he hit me with a bat. Domestic violence. Why did you hit me with a bat? She asked the guy who did it, I guess, on Twitter. Why are people so mean and cruel? Why does racism exist? Why do we live in this effed up world? Moaning is the only sound you hear coming from me. It's all pain. I see blood everywhere. Okay. So let's see. This, yeah, I'm lucky to be alive. This Asian guy, she says, just after an attack by an Asian man in New York City. Black Lives Matter. Chiara, Exotic Spirit. So what's going on, guys? Press the thumbs up, share this message, please. You know, like I said, I got this here late, but I do want to put this on file. You know, this is what our people are dealing with. You know, we have an intense world that hates black people. These negative messages that have been put out against us for hundreds of years. So I just wanted to go through that because this is what we got going on. If you guys want to come up and talk, you can hit the link or you can just sit back and chill because I'm just going to go through some of this information. Because I do want to be thorough with this. Not too thorough, not too long, I should say, but I want to get why, you know, this Margaret Sanger thing, it should not be really played with. Because even I was on a panel like a couple of days on my brother BMT's channel, and a sister, Sexy Red. Let me see if I can bring that conversation up. Let me see if I can even bring it up. But she came on there. We were talking. We had all of us having a good conversation. But they wanted to kind of use that the Negro Project letter that Margaret Sanger wrote to Charles Gamble of Procter and Gamble. They wanted to use that as some sort of gender warring type of thing, like the men messed up. You know, you know, I mean, oh dang. Did BMT have? Let me see. Oh, BMT got another. Hold on a second, guys. I'm just going through something real quick. I guess BMT do got too many channels. He got so many. Hold on. Okay, well, there it is. All right, that's what I was looking for right there. There we go. That's 12 down. All right, so I might be able to find it, but the point is, they're using this Margaret Sanger thing. They're using this Margaret Sanger situation, you know, like it was a gender war situation. And that right there, it's not intelligent to do because I think I found it here. All right, yeah.
Timeline. You know when the year.
Woo. All right, let me see. Hold on. We're loud.
He would interrupt that man. Whenever the white man would talk, he would be quiet. In the 70s. That's what I would
here. He wasn't really, I ain't gonna say he was that smart all the time, but that's women. And then, you know,
in the music, we would get.
Well, and I'll say it like this. This right here is what prompted me to do this show. Well, it's not the only thing that prompted me to do this show. Let me show it. But also a conversation. I was on Facebook earlier. We were having this conversation. Somebody wrote this on Facebook. And my brother, Leroy Stanley, he comes up on the channel all the time. Shout out to Leroy Stanley. And, you know, the thing is, he was obviously talking about now, you know, we listened to a radio show, shout out to WAOK in Atlanta, 1380, WAOK 1380. You can listen to that on the internet live, but it's a black radio show, radio station. And they do a lot of news and commentary. They call themselves the voice of the people. And a lot of people do call into that radio show. My brother, Leroy Stanley, you know, they were criticizing him on one of the Facebook pages of basically Robert Patillo. And Robert Patillo also does commentary on Roland Martin's show. But so they're criticizing Leroy for talking about Margaret Sanger. But instead of actually dealing with the actual, they're laughing and playing and giggling as if Margaret Sanger is something not to be taken seriously. All right, this woman was an activist to kill you. And we, you know, it's insane. It's just like the reason doesn't matter anymore. Facts don't matter anymore to people, certain people. And if facts don't matter and reason don't matter, you can't get mad at Asians. Black folks can't get mad at, you know, Joe Biden, who is a white supremacist. You know, you can't get mad at Madonna, who is molding and, you know, getting kids to, you know, so that she can shape them into perversion. You can't get mad at the Tuskegee experiment no more. You're supposed to say, oh, well, you know, they didn't know. Okay, you can't get mad at tricks and lies. You know, they put all your people in jail for crack cocaine and made you think crack cocaine was evil, but the opioid crisis is getting treatment. You know, so you were evil because you didn't have any money, thanks to the American justice system. You can't get mad at J. Edgar Hoover, but you're mad at Martin Luther King because this liar claims, which I still haven't seen the proof that I need to see, who's out here telling besides the government, saying that Martin Luther King was a disgusting, you know, all these other things that he did. Now, Martin Luther King was perfect. And guess what? Martin Luther King may have, but ain't nobody out here saying nothing but the government, which this is a devil here. This is an enemy. So, they're writing us negative stuffs about Martin Luther King, but we can't be mad at J. Edgar Hoover. And J. Edgar Hoover set up murders of all of some of the most prominent black leadership that we had. And that left our community in like what you call the elephant debacle, the little elephant debacle where they were killing the male elephants, and then that left the community crazy of elephants. And then when they installed the male elephants back again, they took care of business and regulated. That's what happens when you take away leadership. What's going on, guys? Like I said, press the thumbs up, share the message. We're just going through this, just this information. I'm just going to set it up right quick. It's like we need to be even taught to get mad at what naturally people would get mad at. We've been taught to love our enemies so much. That's why I always show this picture. We've been taught to love our enemies so much. We are now incapable of getting angry at things and people that every group of people in the world would get angry at. This right here in the 60s, if we played this in the 60s, this would cause a riot.
That's my life. My jacket. Blood everywhere. Blood everywhere. Perfect.
The Asian just randomly, man comes up to this sister, hits her with a damn bat. She got him on cell phone. This man attacked her with a bat, and he's still walking around. Their community's not stormed. We've been punctified. We've been taught to love our enemies so much, we only hate ourselves. We can't even get a proper response out of black folks no more. Joe Biden tells you, you ain't black if you don't vote for me. And black folks still vote for him, certain ones. Dummies. We show you proof. J. Edgar Hoover killed your black people. This, messed up your communities in a way. Y'all don't care. They laugh at it. We show you Margaret Sanger. She set your ass up. Margaret Sanger and Hillary Clinton set you up for death. Hillary Clinton loves Margaret Sanger, and she doubles down on her comments. I admire Margaret Sanger enormously for her courage and tenacity, with her vision and taking on archetypes, taking on attitudes and accusations flowing in all directions. We're going to go into some of this. All directions. I am really in awe of her. This is the same chick that says colored people are like weeds to be exterminated. That's what we're dealing with here. What's up, brother? Speak. What's going on, big brother?
What's up, Super Mike? What's going on, man?
It's all good. Thanks for tuning in real quick. Yeah. I'm just going through some of this stuff because it's like you can't even get to me. It's like when you put out certain information, and I understand that we've been systematized, but bro, can we get at least mad at the right? I mean, when stuff is blatant, I don't know. What do you say about that?
It comes back. Sorry. It comes from that Christian mindset that love our enemies.
Mm-hmm.
We love our enemies like we love ourselves. That's that mindset that comes from that. I'm like, how many times have we seen black folk get killed by white folks? And the first thing they say, well, we forgive him.
You see that?
We forgive him. I mean, forgive him for what?
for death and destruction, for murdering the people that you love. Recently, we had a few people come out and say some smarter stuff, but they don't show them, do they? Because I remember when, remember up there, I forgot the man's name because it's been so many. They just murder black folks all the time, right on camera. But up there in Minnesota, they shot the brother in the back. He ended up surviving. It was a brother that they shot up in the back. He because he was going back into his car. He didn't have no.
Oh yeah. I know who that. I know who you
I got his name later, but yeah, you know, the mama come out, I'm gonna forget. The daddy is like, nah, we need some punishment. We need, and they ain't show him.
Of course not. They don't want to show black men getting angry and stuff like that. That's dangerous.
See,
because that'll spark other guys be like, nah, I ain't gonna take this crap for them. Because then that goes to another step, and they don't want that step.
Yeah, and see, that's what they're doing to us, and we just need to understand trends. If they can pick your mind where you're not even thinking about getting angry or something to that effect, then you can't think about the next step then.
Right.
So they shut your they control your thought basically. You know, if you can't think about it, you can't do it.
Look, like whenever they have these killings, all of a sudden, right after that, they show, hey, this white cop went and did this. They did this heroic thing. Oh, he playing basketball with the black kids. He up there dancing. They do that. Or like when who's it? Michael Brown got killed.
Yeah.
And you saw that even the white folk was like, wait, whoa. Y'all doing too much. All of a sudden, they talk about domestic violence. And who they were putting at the face of that? Black men. Even though we know white folks, especially white cops, have the highest rate of divorce. I mean, domestic violence.
Right. They love beating people up.
Even their own women. They love giving them the lefts and rights.
Right. Now, you know what's so funny? Like, you know this guy, what's his name? Because he's out there in Texas. He killed that black woman sitting up in her house playing games. She was playing video games while she was watching her nephew, just because he claims she had a gun in her own home in
her
Texas.
Own house.
And he got put in jail, but her father didn't do all that cooning and buffooning. And if you notice, the media really doesn't circulate him around.
Man, fat.
Because he didn't play the mess. He didn't want nothing. He want no help. He just want this man in jail. And that man is in jail. But to me, his punishment is not enough. But he's there.
What did he get exactly?
I think it was like 15 years.
15 years?
Yeah. I think he got like 15 years. And of course, they don't stay there for all that time.
Not in Texas.
And then another time, another thing too, you never know if some of these people is actually in jail. And sometimes they let them go every day, and they act like they almost work there.
Man, look, man, this.
So you tell us if you see them.
Shoot, I probably wouldn't recognize. Now I'm gonna be looking for them now. Like this, but that's it though. When you all kumbaya, we forgive all that. Yeah, they're gonna put that up there.
Yeah, and
but nah, F that. I don't forgive. No, they wouldn't have me up there. I just put it that way.
And that's the thing. They don't want. See, they got to control, how we even thinking. And see, that's the reason why that media is so important, to have that media, because And you know, just like I played, did you see that little thing with the they painting the Black History little van over there in Florida, the cop car?
No, I didn't see that.
This
The
here.
police department isn't the first, and they won't be the last. And one factor on Censored Black History Month is full of celebrations about our people, our history, and our future. And unfortunately, we also have some commemorative acts that make us just cringe. That brings us to this. Take a look. A new Black History Month themed cruiser, police cruiser, at the Miami Police Department, decorated with red, yellow, and green stripes.
Lord, these people here. Man, these people here, man.
See.
There you go.
But speech, they trying to help you. They're trying to be nice to you, niggers.
Man, fuck that. That raggedy old car anyway. That car ain't worth shit anyhow.
Yeah. Why they kill you?
Why they kill us?
Yeah. Why your police is going? Your kids are going to be running from Black History Month.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be getting beat up by Africa. They're going to be. The white cop gonna jump out of Black History mobile and shoot and kill and give you a ticket. The black cops gonna come out and they're
stomp
gonna
you
out in Black history. It's the first time. It's the first time in Black history that a black man has been stomped out by 8 black cops and 1 white cop in Black History Month in a Black History police cruiser. They gonna take a damn picture of that.
Man, this is some straight up bull, man. Just when I think it can't get worse, they just lowered the bar. You remember that some kind of statue or something they had MLK looked like it was all broken apart and stuff.
Yeah, that mess there, that right there. People called them out on that. But see, this is what I'm saying. Like, we got to understand, like, we've been really messed up. And that's why I can't get as mad as we should normally get with our own people who are ignorant. I just don't do it because I once you really start looking at this, you'd be like, man, they really messed us up, boy. We are really messed up. I mean, I still get angry.
I still get angry about it.
I get angry, but see, that's why I wanted to preface it with some of this. Yeah. You see how the media coverage has been against these coons.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We see them. They're going all into their history and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, there you go. But I just want us to understand, like, you got to understand, like, our people are going to act stupid because we've been taught stupid. They've been in control. Now, my thing is, I want to go into this real quick. I'm going to show something with this Marcus angle, but let me show something on BMT's channel. He told me I couldn't use this clip, so we're going to show this real quick. Let me see if I can get to it. Sexy Red got mad at me.
Yeah, I was there. I was in the clouds. I heard it. I said,
because nah, bro, I can't let her do this. This is too much. I was like, nah, bro. You can't do that. No. Hold on. So let me see if I can even get to the right spot because I had to blast that out. Like, bro, you can't do that. Hold on. Let me see.
Okay. And this is why I'm like, listen, you can't just say the women destroyed that of a whole society. And then everybody asks the question, well, so where the fuck were your men at? Oh, they were kicked out. Where the hell did they go? Like, you can't. What? This is not Stephen King's, Langoliers or some shit.
They vanished. They just vanished into thin air.
Where were they at?
They went to go get a pack of cigarettes.
That's a long walk.
And a gallon of milk.
Most black men don't even move out of the perimeter of their own fucking neighborhood.
Hey, but you were on the right path. You brought up Margaret Sanger, but the thing is, that whole society, it just got to peel.
Hold on. That's not really where I wanted to be. She kind of got a little mad there, but I'm not trying to really show that part. I just want to show the receipt that she brought. She brought a receipt, and I just want to go over that. Let's see. It's hard to get to that spot. Let me see. Okay, let's see if she brings it right away.
Okay, but if you're saying that, you've had it where there are more black men that were in the political, in that of the church. There are more black men running that of the political group.
Let me see if I can speed this up.
Who does the church and political, in terms of the black community, who do they cater to more?
Doesn't matter.
The black women, and you know that.
Who runs the whole predominantly in charge.
See that it's dominated by men.
We don't like hearing this. They're predominantly women in the church.
Okay, and why do you think that is? And I'm asking you this because I already know the answer, and I've had a lot of debates with preachers off YouTube, and they have told me what the certain things that they can't preach.
Did you know
they will lose?
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Wait. So 1 minute you said that the women, and shout out to Sex TV, as you see, I'm doing that conversation.
Yeah.
It's been a very lucrative conversation for me.
It has not been for me.
Like I said, so the thing about it is this: we've had black male politicians caught in corruption. That's what
I don't want to go past it.
Can I make a quick point? I just read a letter by Margaret Sanger who suggested that black ministers be used to push abortion or birth control.
All
right, so okay, now she just read this letter, and I'm gonna show this letter in a minute. But I want to, I just want everybody to see something real quick because the only reason why I got mad, she got mad, is because I was like, bro, like she showed the receipt, but she didn't, she just messed up the point. But let me make sure that we all can see it right too. Can you see it? The screen share?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
Margaret Sanger, a white woman, was able to manipulate black men to push into their congregation of black women. So without those black men pushing that agenda, black women would have never would have taken birth control.
Wait. Perfect blackness.
Hold on.
Are you here? Agree to my point.
The letter by Margaret Sanger who suggested that black ministers be used to push abortion or birth control. So Margaret Sanger, a white woman, was able to manipulate black men to push into their congregation of black women. So without those black men pushing that agenda, black women would have never would have taken birth control.
Nah. Okay, so that's when we kind of got a little bit into it. I'm not going to show that part because that's not the point. But the point is, I had to call her on that. That didn't. This receipt, and I'm gonna show the receipt now that she brought. I'm gonna show the full letter real quick. No, because I just wanted to be like, bro, that don't even make sense what she said. But the receipt is real. But she was using it to try to say, oh, if Margaret Sanger, a white woman, manipulated black men to kill black women. I mean, and technically it's true, but if you just take it as that, it's a lie by omission because it makes it seem like she wasn't manipulating black women.
Right.
That's the problem that I had with that because the way she presented it, it made it seem like, yeah.
It was just black men. If it wasn't for black men, black women wouldn't have wouldn't have done that.
Right.
But there were black women that didn't have men that went to that spot went to Planned Parenthood without the men there.
This woman was manipulating everybody. And it wasn't just her. It was a society. It was her friends. And I said some of that. She was talking over me. And, I just want
that's how she is.
Well, I understand. I mean, I knew that she was just kind of, I don't have no problem with it. That's why I just wanted to kind of keep talking over her though, just so she realized, like, and not just her, but everybody else realized, like, this is a serious situation that we should be looking at. This ain't no jokey joke. And then, of course, with her saying that was perfect for Perfect Black because he'll fall right into that trap. That's a thirst trap. She just wants some arguments. he'll fall into that men and women stuff because he don't know. So I just wanted to show like this woman is actually evil. This is one of her friends. She asked him to be on. She asked him to be on the board of this organization. Anybody look up Lothrop Stoddard. Just look that name up. That's enough. She asked him, and I'll put that receipt up here as well. She asked him to be on the board, the directing board of her organization of Planned Birth. It's called the American Birth Control League. She did that. He was the Grand Cyclops of the Ku Klux Klan. Shit. He wanted all y'all dead.
Right.
He wrote this book. You can look this up. The Threat Against White. It's on the cover to this day. He was straight white supremacist. Like, you can't get what he proud and loud. Like, seriously. He wanted to be born and die a white supremacist. He wanted to be known that he was proud to be this. He looked at you as a threat, and then he was in control of your birth control. A threat against white world supremacy, the rising tide of color. Lothrop Stoddard. That's what he was like. These little savage racists, they coming for y'all white people. That's the if you look at the artwork on his book. This is who she was really good friends with him. His work, him and some others, they influenced Hitler. These are Hitler's heroes. They were doing their work in the 20s, in the teens. Wow. This is who Hitler got it from. They were advising Hitler.
Wow. There's
letters of her to Hitler, how to sterilize. You see, if you look at over there, Hitler with the black people, the thing is with the Hitler stuff, the Nazis. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, and the thing is, our people, you can show them all this stuff, and we be like, well, shut up. You just keep on talking, Marcus Sanger. That's all you got to say. These people don't even know who this woman is.
No. Some people think she's a hero. Like,
and you know why, right? And I'm gonna show that too. Go ahead, keep saying that. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna show. I'm gonna prove you right. You are sure enough right. Some people right here think she's a damn hero, and that's the reason why I did it. Because I wasn't gonna even do this, but I was like, you know what, because of what Sexy Red said. This is Robert Patillo's page. So this is where the conversation was. It's his Facebook page.
Oh, well, he did that on national TV.
No. This is just his page.
Oh.
Okay, and he was talking about Margaret Sanger, and I didn't hear the conversation. No, this is on the radio. So this is News One. His picture on News One, but he also does everyday daily commentary in Atlanta on News Talk Radio 1380 on WAOK. And Leroy Stanley, he lives in Atlanta. He's listening to it all the time. So he called in to the radio station to talk to Robert Patillo. And I guess Robert being a lawyer, he's going to argue. Leroy sometimes, Leroy be getting into arguments and stuff. And so Leroy probably was telling him yada yada about Margaret Sanger, this and that. And maybe, Robert probably defended it or something. I don't know. But anyway, somebody posted this, Cornelius Tarver, who me and him always get into little debates too. But so this guy posted this here, and these conversations ensued. A bunch of, talking. Even the admin of this channel, she comes down and says some more threatening stuff to me. Like, you go kick me off the channel, some weirdo. This chick,
I'm sending death threats to you?
Yeah, no, not death threats. She wasn't that bad. She just a little, it wasn't that bad. Not death threats. But I'm not gonna read all these comments, but there's one set of comment that proves what you just said right. Let me see if I can find it. Because you said some of these people think she's a hero. This is the admin of this little page. Let me see if I can show it. I don't know. She must have erased it. I can't believe she erased it. Let me see. Maybe it's here. You don't see no reason why she would erase it. Okay. Whatever. I don't see it no more. Maybe she did erase it. Stupid fool. She should erase it because you talking about a KKK member. Look, I posted I want to show. So this guy, oh, maybe it's there. Oh, here it is. This is her. And I'm still riding hard for Planned Parenthood, period. So that's the thing. So
there you go.
There you go. She's a hero. And I posted this. I said, wow. And then I posted this little meme here. This is facts about this man. This is this woman's hero.
Yep.
I mean, come on. Anybody can look this up. This man was proud. He was known. He did. I have a debate on this channel. I just did a little commentary on it. He debated W.E.B. Du Bois, and of course, W.E.B. Du Bois mopped his butt up. Because his talking points are stupid. Just like most talking points of white supremacists, they're dumb. Like I got the book. I got this book. He's stupid. It's really not smart. But this is what they need to do. And the fact that they have money and they get to organize all of these systems against you to try to do what their stupid plan is. That's the problem.
Yeah, I think somebody said it best. Like, as far as power is not rooted in logic. And it's been proven true. I mean, the stuff that they were coming up with is insane to me. And it's like, and you got people who think that these people are heroes.
Yeah.
You had one YouTuber was really like, yeah, he saved a bunch of black people.
Who?
Do we even need to say his name?
Who saved a bunch of black people? Are you talking about Trump?
No, this was not Trump. This was a YouTuber.
What's up, BMT? What's up, BMT? You can come up if you want to, bro. I mean, if you got time. If you sleepy, just chill.
There was a YouTuber who said that. And and even with all the history right there, he still said that.
Yeah. You talking about Walter Stoddard?
Huh?
I'm talking about who is he talking about saved a bunch of black people?
Margaret Sanger.
Oh my God.
He actually said that.
No.
Not multiple times.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. You can't really even say too much to people if you don't have the understanding, the facts. So let me hit up a couple things real quick. Since BMT's right here real quick, I want to show that receipt that Sexy Red put up. Let me show that real quick because this woman is evil. She hated you. All y'all. And her focus was the women, and she wins. Okay, and one more, I just want to show one more comment on this too. This is another thing that made me do this stream. This dude here, Mark Davis. Me and him always have. He's a government contractor or whatever he is. But he might be an agent, security clearance, having whatever. But all right, so what did he say? He says, oh, she was really just a conservative white woman. Like, dude, everybody who is liberal, who is like what do you call this what do you call that political crap? Democrats are the ones that like her. This weirdo, he a dang on Okay, what he says? Oh, here it is. Oh yeah, this is why I wrote that. So why did you support the Clintons? Okay, damn. He erased his little comment. Oh no, here it is. Bro, it's like this is just crazy. Just the stuff. If you don't know something, damn, I can't find his little stupid comment. Anyway, I'm like, why did you support the Clintons? And I'm gonna read this little part just real quick. This woman, she doubled down on her praise of eugenicist Margaret Sanger. I mean, this was written way back in 2009. So she had just did this. After all of this stuff was, like you said, they think this is a hero. This is the reason why, you know, they ride on for Margaret Sanger, because Hillary Clinton ride for Margaret Sanger, and they gotta support her, right? She's the Democrat. If you don't support Hillary Clinton, then you're not a Democrat.
Yeah, and you're not black, apparently.
You're not black if you don't vote for Biden. This guy.
Yeah. Like, the hell?
This the man that says integrating black students will turn schools into a jungle, a racial jungle. Look, this is a newspaper clipping, a racial jungle. Come on, y'all. Really?
You know what to say?
This ain't even like, I just, we can't even get mad though. That's my problem.
You know what the sad thing is?
What?
I was rooting for him when Obama was running for the second term.
Right.
And he had that debate with who was that? Mark Ryan. What was his name? Ryan. What was his name? And he made that guy look like an idiot. I was rooting for him then. That's where I remember him from.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. Now, full disclosure, because of me not knowing history at the time, the character and personality of Joe Biden is very likable. And I actually, when Barack Obama was running the first time, I was like, okay, well, this Joe Biden is, I had noticed Joe Biden too. Like he was running, but he fizzled right out. But I was like, okay, he ain't, because I didn't know his history, but just his personality, I was like, okay, he's a straight talker, whatever, but and of course Barack Obama got the vice president of him, and so because you don't see no controversy, you still don't really look all deep into somebody's history, right?
Right.
And so then later on, now you starting all this other stuff comes out, and you're like, oh damn, you're the one who wrote this crime bill situation. Oh shit, and it's, you're the one who stopped it from people from doing bankruptcy. So now the damn student loans can't be taken off, put on the bankruptcy. You did that for your banks up there in Delaware. Damn. You ain't black if you don't vote for me. And this is the same damn man who said, black people, the country is doomed. Oh, but don't feel so bad, blacks. It's not just because of you.
Yep. You're gonna have to work with the Mexicans.
Oh, God, that's the biggest.
Like, damn.
How you gonna say, oh, it's not just because of African Americans? It's because we're not having enough babies as white people, and because you stupid Negroes can't run shit, we're going to die off, right? And y'all going to be left all aimlessly alone as your Negro minds see fit. So that's why this country is doomed, because there's no way you little black brains, y'all can't come up with nothing if we don't tell you what to come up with. We must control you. That's kind of, to me, that's what I felt. That's what I heard.
Yep. But he just slapped all them folks in the face. Like,
shut up, niggas. Like, bro, really? We gonna sit here and just look. The great Al Sharpton didn't call it. Wait, hold on, Mr. President. Well, all due respect, That's bullshit.
Well, you know, Al Sharpton was too busy taking selfies, so you know.
Al Sharpton, I have respect for Al Sharpton. I ain't gonna lie. He came to my school. He came to our graduation. And I was like, wow, the fat, great Al Sharpton. He comes to our graduation, see us little poor Detroit black kids. And he says some little smart, good stuff that, sound good. I was like, hey, Al Sharpton. But, like you said, he just haven't really been producing good. And maybe he was good at some point in time, but I don't know. Yeah, whatever this guy, you sitting up there, you had this little Melody Campbell. I could play it, but I don't feel like playing that little stupid. Everybody knows. So the thing is, let's get back on this Margaret Sanger. I want to show this real quick. But I just want to show that receipt that I had on BMT's channel real quick if I can get to it. Okay, so this is her little paper, the birth control review, Planned Parenthood birth control review. That was their paper. So papers is documents. So they was in existence for a very long time. And I think they started their papers off in, they started their little pamphlet way back in 1917. All right, so this is part of the letter. And guess what? It was sent to Procter and Gamble, the head of Procter and Gamble, which makes all kind of stuff. They're a rich white company. So that's just
poisoning you.
Yeah, they could put your ass in. All right, so I think this. Okay, so this is the letter. I'm gonna show it. I think I can show it here. Let me see. Will it show right? Here it is. Come on now. This stuff don't show right when you ready. Come on now.
They keeping you from showing the truth.
Yeah, there it is. God damn it. You see, I got multiple ways, but I wanted to show you because this was the nicest way to see it. You could actually see the original letter. We had the text from the letter, but I wanted to show it like this.
Maybe you can go to and zoom in on the screen and try.
Right, let me press this. Sometimes on these little clickbait type channels, I hate pressing stuff. But let me press this. Maybe this gets me to it. God damn. No, I ain't going to that shit. Nope.
No, I'm saying go to the like on the right side where it says zoom.
Okay.
Probably zoom in and probably zoom it up.
On the right side says zoom.
Top right side of the web page.
Okay.
I can't really.
Let me see. So, do I have that? Save the pocket. Display. Deep dive. TV search. Extensions. New tab. History.
Okay. Yeah. Go to zoom. Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
it.
Yeah.
There we go. Damn speech. Shit. You know what's up. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. Let's try this. Let me try one more. All right. Anyway. All right. But this is the receipt that she had. It's just like a 3-page letter. I can just read it. Then basically it says, I can see it. You can't really see it. Let me try one more zoom. Let me see if y'all can get to it. No. Let me see. Oh, wait. No, they don't go more. Oh, you know what I can do? I know what I can do. Sorry, guys. I just wanted y'all to see this here. I know what to do now. I know what to do. Go right back down to regular. All right. Anyway. But you know what? I'm going to show this. So Just hold a second while I get it. All right, I'm gonna screenshot it and then I'm gonna show it on the this. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna screenshot it and then I'm gonna show it on a little. Now we can get it. Now we can get it. Watch, I'll show it. Oh, I'll show it here.
Give me just a second.
Yeah. Do your thing, brother. I mean, I just want to put this receipt up for everybody so they might screenshot it too. I don't know. All right. So this is in the beginning of it, the first part of it. So it starts off and says, so that is to Dr. C.J. Gamble. And this is in 1939. And this is a letter from Margaret Sanger to the guy, the C.J. Gamble at Procter & Gamble. So it's a real small letter, but I want to show this part. It says, Dear Dr. Gamble, it's good to know that you are recovering. Also, I'm stepping up to have felt much better the past week. Miss Delph was here Thanksgiving. I'm not more delighted to learn that she was able to get $250 from the California Birth Control Organization. See, so that's in California. They're in New York. She's in, this is the California Birth Control Organization, plus $600 from the Federation, which is them. So that's $850 back in 1939. That's pretty decent donation. That's good. She is a go-getter and a live wire, very tactful, charming as well. I think that my pick of her has been justified. She is a little higher priced than ordinary. She has been working on the article to be written by Miriam DeFord, Miss Maynard Shipley. They were good enough to send me a rough draft for comments. All right, so that's the first letter. And actual name article, because of the fact that her sister is married to one of the high spots in the Farm Security Department. And if the enemy started to work on her name, they might make it difficult along the line. Otherwise, I think the article is good. So, they hide their names because they know they have people who know about them. But at this point in time in history, a lot of people don't really know about them good. So let's go to the next page of the letter. And I don't know if y'all can really see it, but that's the next page of the letter. So let me read that. All right, it says, as to my sending suggestions to the Federation, I think it is really unfair for me to do so. I am far too far away to have personal contact with the different reactions, and it only holds up any definite project to have the pros and cons battered about, which makes more chaos and confusion. There is only one thing that I would like to be in touch with, and that is the Negro Project of the South. Okay, so they were gunning for y'all Negroes in South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, Mississippi, all y'all baby-making families. There is one thing that I would like to be in touch with, and that is, she's telling this to a rich company leader, Procter & Gamble, the Negro Project of the South, which, if execution of the details remain in Miss Rowe's hands. So she's talking to Procter & Gamble because she wants him to make sure that, because he obviously have authority in this, he wants her to make sure that the Negro Project's execution is in Miss Rowe's hands. My suggestions will not be confusing because she knows the way my mind works. Miss Rose sent me a copy of your letter of December 5th, and I note that you doubt it worthwhile to employ a full-time Negro physician. So they got to get a doctor. See? So Miss Rose sent me a copy of your letter, and to note that it worthwhile to employ a full-time Negro physician. It seems to me from my experience where I have been in North Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, and Texas, that while the colored Negroes have great respect for white doctors, they can get closer to their own members and more or less lay their cards on the table, which means their ignorance, superstition, and doubts. Okay, so now we need to understand something real quick. This is a receipt. Now, look at the date on this. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's 11/10/1939.
I think that's ain't that a 12?
Let me make sure.
It looks like 12/10/39.
I think it is 12. Yeah, December 10th. You're right, 12/10. All right, but think about this here. Now we just seen this receipt. This is in 1939. She's talking to Procter and Gamble. They have a Negro project. They have this thing that they're gonna set up. They're gonna implement on y'all black folks in the South, right? This is one agenda that we see here. She was trying to get this man to Procter. He was like, we don't need no black doctor, not full time. And she's like, we do, because from my experience, the Negroes don't trust us white doctors. We need to get one of their own to go up there, right?
Right. Yeah.
Now, was she right or wrong? This is 1939.
Yeah.
When did Tuskegee happen?
In the 40s?
1940, the next year from this letter.
Yep.
And who was the one that really helped start that Tuskegee going on? They talk about this black woman called Eunice. Her name was Eunice. She's a nurse. She's a black woman nurse. But there was also a doctor named Dr. Biddle. It's a black doctor down there in Tuskegee. I can't find his picture. Yeah, but Eunice Rivers is the one that got the black people to trust these white people and to come down there and shoot them up, talking about, we're gonna give you a treatment for syphilis, but really and truly, they don't want us to say they were doing it, but they were spreading that damn disease. Because how do we know what's in that shot right there? And they, I heard some dumb black people talking about, well, according to the records, the Tuskegee experiment was just not treating them for syphilis. It didn't give them syphilis. How we know?
And they believed them.
Right. That is the point. We're sitting up here believing liars.
Wait, the whole point of if you're getting a vaccine, they have the virus in there. So now who's to say how much of that virus was an active virus instead of being, dead?
Really and truly, man, the bottom line with any of this stuff, they realized from now black folks at that time was not trusting their butt. So
yeah, they had to work for that one.
They worked for it. So she came up with the Negro Project. She realized, there was a problem here. We can't really, they ain't doing what we want them to do. You see, this is the issue that black folks need to understand. Your understanding of something, it prevents them from doing things. So when we say like, what you gonna do about this or what you gonna do about that? Yeah, okay, so what now? Like when we were telling people about what happened here and what happened there, and, pulling up this history and this and this and that. it's not about doing something to get them right at that moment. It's about preventing them from doing it again. Because now you're going to be suspicious. You're going to be looking at, questioning, what is that for? What is this? They're not, you're going to be really trying to figure this thing out instead of just trusting. Because that right there alone prevents them. Just your knowledge that they could be up to something, that, the professionals may not be so professional when it comes to you. That alone, you see, and we got to understand too that the people, just because we can see this stuff now, they didn't see this stuff. They were planning. These white people were planning, like, we need to figure out how to get them. And this is still not as clear as I wanted it. But you guys, of course, you can just look online and find these letters if you really want to look at these receipts. But this was a Negro project. So I'm going to finish the little letter off just to finish it off. So this woman is understanding that you got to trick black people. Negroes have to be tricked. You can't just tell them to do something and they just do it. So she's saying here, if you can get a full-time colored physician, then doctors can get closer to their own members and more or less lay their cards on the table, which means their ignorance, superstitions, and doubts. Oh, don't worry about it. Take the shot. It's fine.
Yeah.
Hey.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. Who got the vaccine? Who got the vaccine? Who got the vaccine? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and we seen how that worked out for people.
Girl, you look good. Won't you vax that thing up? You look fine. Won't you vax that thing up? The same damn playbook.
Yeah.
This is from Margaret Sanger.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so let's see. And then people dropping like damn flies and nobody want to say, oh, didn't we just get everybody these certain shots? How come all these little kids is just dropping on football courts? And is this normal? Did this used to happen all the time like this?
No.
Anyway.
Yeah.
We're supposed to ignore that. We're not supposed to be mad though.
No.
Can't be mad because you
that just he had an enlarged heart. That's why,
enlarged heart. God damn. You know what? People told me, somebody else said that enlarged heart. And I said, bro, do you understand that? You know how many black people have enlarged heart? Because we have a high blood pressure. It's just millions of us have enlarged heart already. So that was just the point where people were saying, like, how do you know who should take this and who shouldn't?
Right.
Because this thing is going to affect the heart. Mm-hmm. And I already got an enlarged heart. Why I'm going to submit myself to this mess to then I get an infection of the heart.
Right.
And now my shit is all, and plus I eat chitlins and fat back anyway.
Mm-hmm. We got a horrible diet.
And bacon and baconators.
Mm-hmm.
Baconators.
I just had a baconator probably about a week ago.
Drink liquid death. Dang on Red Bulls and cranberry juice. That's the healthy part. Well, I put lettuce on my Whopper. So that's my veggies.
Yeah. Or they get the Impossible Whopper.
Ah, that's even deadlier. You know what's so funny? No, seriously, this is so funny because I had checked high blood pressure, right? And I was like, what the fuck? What do I eat? And so, my mom was like, we was going through the little stuff. I was like, I don't even eat no red meat. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, how I had this high blood pressure. So I was thinking like it was the sauce situation. So I was like, because I do like my seasoning, right? So I was like, cutting down on that, and I was just researching whatever. Then I found out that a lot of vegetarians end up having the high blood pressure and stuff too, because what they were doing is canola oil is very bad for you as well. It can make a fatty liver, just like a steak can. Just like some lard can. If you eating canola oil, that's like car grease. That's like what you put inside your car. Canola oil is not good for you.
And my mother used to cook with canola oil a lot.
Yeah, it's not good for you.
I'm like, and she had a fatty liver.
See, yes, that's what it is. They're poisoning the damn food. This ain't the only death plot. Okay, this little Planned Parenthood thing, this Margaret Sanger little death trap, and Hillary Clinton loves the one to carry on the banner of this shit.
Yeah.
Okay, and niggas is defending it.
I mean, super hard.
I mean, literally, like, bro, like, especially that feminist mess, because their Lord and Savior leader, right in 2009, doubled down on her comments about the eugenicist, death-defying, murderous plot. This chicken, she got all these leagues of women, and they came up with this women's little power situation. And I guess the black women wanted to get in on it. It was like, oh, okay, y'all can come in. Y'all sit over there. And the black people are so happy they got the chance to come in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, the white people want to adopt us. We can't get mad.
And look what's happened to these kids.
Look at Gabrielle Union. She just as bad, but look at her mindset. She's a feminist.
Right.
And everything's reversal. This is the type of bullshit that we have to literally. This stuff is laughable. But nowadays, it's literally we have to have actual debates over regular shit. This is crazy. Yep. But nah, I mean, nah, but I just wanted to show that with Margaret Sanger. We just need to understand. I mean, I'm gonna show another little receipt real quick before I get out of here, because I don't like to make these things too long. But I just want to show a couple other receipts. Why? I mean, this is a serious thing, but we don't know. Now, people are mad because Martin Luther King, and I have to fight him because I always defend Martin Luther King, but he had to. Let me see. Is this it? No, that's the solution right there. Oh, Chief, hey, let me show this. Let me play this real quick. It's just funny. Did you see this clip on Instagram? Let me see.
No.
You can't see it now. Hold on a second. This is crazy. Let me see, y'all. It's just the Asian stuff again. Stop Asian hate. Stop Asian hate.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, look at this here. Let me see. So, people defending Yoko Ono. Now, I don't know who the hell that is, but obviously John Lennon was Beatles. That was a big deal. But just keep an eye on Chuck Berry's face. That's Chuck Berry. He's actually the inventor of rock and roll. Okay, the term. So let me see. Let me see if I can get this started. Will it start? Damn it. Damn it. Won't go. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. I'm just going to have to play it. You got to see it, though. Let me see if I can do it this way. All right, y'all might not be able to see it all the way. I'm gonna have to just keep it small. Don't look like it's gonna play right. All right, let's do it right on Instagram. Just share the screen. No, it's just an interesting little clip. Chuck
He's like, what the fuck is she here for? Oh, hell no. Oh my God. Why is this thing screaming? He said, what the fuck is this?
You know how black people, we can communicate just with our
with the look. We get the look. Like,
hey, look at this again. Look at his eyes. Like, it's so funny. And you know, I thought they was joking on it because you know they actually got, and it's so funny with white people when you say something about them or somebody, they put up a Snoops, a fact check, and they be like, "Oh no, this is not accurate. Y'all ain't saying it right." How you gonna put a fact check over this? And I look at a different video where him was playing and she was there. She messed everything up. She can't sing. Bro, I'm looking at this shit. Look at this one more time.
Oh, damn. Why they put me with this torture?
His eye was like, what the?
What's she doing?
I'm like, that nigga, like, his eye was like, what the fuck? What can I run? You know what I'm saying?
Man, let's get through this quick.
I had to turn around to her. You see, he just started, he closed his eyes and just kept with the beat. Like I can't, no. When he was done, his eye like, what the fuck? Wow, that was painful.
Man,
I'm like, bruh.
I don't know why, but I guess because she was with John Lennon, that was his wife.
Yeah, they together, and she wanted to get out there and try to hang with the professionals. Look, bro, I think she messed it up for all Asians because I don't really see them in rock and roll like that. You know, I don't really see. Because it was like, you know what? No, y'all, none of y'all. y'all can't be no damn where around here. So we ain't having y'all in rock and roll or nothing. The white people could come, but not y'all. Because it's like, bro, really? And then I was looking at some of the other stuff that she did. No. I was like, what are they doing here with it? Why is she famous? So that was just funny as hell to me. I just was like, bro, really? This is the stuff that this is how that's how they start breaking this down. No, I want to put a solution on with this Margaret Sanger thing real quick before we go. I know a lot of people hate Angela Stanton King. I like her. She's cool because I think she's got a solution. And I think just like, you know, like if you look at interviews with Margaret Sanger, she's really just trash. She ain't really nothing. She just some gutter snipe. But today, you know, somebody like Angela Stanton King to us may seem the same way. But, you know, she had this thing called Angie's House. And because you know how they say the black women always getting, it don't matter what their income is. It don't matter. They're going to get killed in the hospital having babies. You heard that stat? Even what's their name?
Yeah.
The tennis player, Venus or Serena. Serena's almost died in hospital having a baby. Beyonce, fuck that, because I'm gonna get the whole thing in my house. Doula. She put the whole thing in her home. She had her babies at the house. She ain't going to these hospitals.
That's probably smart.
Yeah. And but that's the same thing. Our people, this is the reason why our people were suspicious of these weirdos. And the white people had to trick us to get their way with us. We were suspicious back then. And we started to be suspicious now. And we should be. It's a healthy suspicion. But
Right.
but so you have so Angela, let me show you what she's doing real quick. Show everybody what she's doing before we get out of here.
All right.
And she's got this Angie's House thing. Now, anybody that's doing good, we're supposed to hate them. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Angela does cooning and buffooning, which I do not like. Okay, so Angela Stanton King does do cooning and buffooning, but I can forgive some cooning and buffooning as long as you
benefit.
Yeah, overall you're doing a better benefit than negative.
Well, you know, she served that party, so you know.
Yeah, she's all into the Republican thing. I don't think we should be into none of this stuff like that. All right, so so this is her GoFundMe, because what happened is let me see, where is it at? Man, I need to have my shit organized better. My dang little tabs messy. Let me see, maybe it's somewhere else.
Hey, you more organized than I do, B.
Oh, here it is. It's on the Chrome side. Hold on. Okay, there it is. I want to show this. This is real. To me, this is real good. And I love. See, this is what I mean. Like, we don't really need their politics like that to get things done. Okay. Now, on a massive scale, yeah, it's going to be helpful. But, like, and I'm just going to show this from her. Hold on a second. Damn it. All right, so we know this is her old page when she was running for Congress in Georgia. I'm just going to show the ad real quick.
Poverty is often generational, and I believe that the key to breaking the pattern of poverty is to provide people with relevant job opportunities. I'm involved with programs that help vulnerable Georgians discover their God-given gifts and empower them with entrepreneurial skills and to put their life and their resources back to work. This is Angela Stanton King.
All right, so she lost that, right? You heard that, right?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so she lost. Okay. And she'll cuss you out. She ain't no joke.
No.
And she actually mellowed out a little.
Well, you know, sometimes you got to be like that. Sometimes, you know, you come hard in the beginning.
Right.
And most times that is kind of the best way. Especially, you know, I work in the prison. You got to come hard and then mellow out.
Right.
Instead of being cool in the beginning and then go hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
keep going. So you come hard a little bit just to show them. That's a technique too. You're right. That's actually that was from Bitterman's coercion. That's a military little tactic. I did something on that too.
Yeah.
Bitterman's what is it? I forgot the name of it, but it's a list of coercion techniques. Forced coercion techniques. Yeah, you come real hard, and all that like that, and make it hard and all that, and then you kind of soften up here and there, and then so they're lucky now. You're being nice now. They don't want to do anything, to bring the pain no more.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's. So she have this thing, right? What she's gonna do is she's gonna have all of the good beneficial services that women need, that Planned Parenthood does provide, that us men don't understand, and that's what allows them to accept our voices. We don't know none of that shit that they got to deal with there. They don't listen to us because we don't know what they're dealing with. Okay, so they're dealing with, all sorts of female issues, and we don't know nothing about it, Harley. So when we talk, we sound stupid, right? But we know we don't want our kids dead. Damn, why is the answer end up with all our kids dead, or the women dead when they go to the hospital or C-sections every damn day? Every time you have a child, it's not regular, it's C-section. Okay, so here she is. Angela Stan King is a woman, so she knows. She's like, okay, you know what I'm gonna do? If you can't tell people not to go to Planned Parenthood if you don't got an alternative. So that's what her thing is. Angie's house. You don't want to keep your kid, but you having a hard time. There's a hard situation. All these pressures in the hood and whatever. We're gonna have these things. These called Andy house, whatever. So people's like, okay, that's a good idea. They donating to her. So she had the first house that was about to open up. And so this what happened.
A fire near Auburn Avenue. Good Day's Mark Teigner joins us live from the scene along Irwin Avenue with the very latest. Mark, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Buck. I'm going to step out. You can see nothing left of this house here on Irwin Street in Northeast Atlanta. That's where this house fire broke out.
I mean, to be completely honest, I was in complete shock. If there were two words that could describe how I felt, it was confusion and devastation. I just kept looking and scanning around the area to see if I was in the right place. I pulled up here to meet the contractor, and the house was gone.
All right, so they burnt their house down, and I'm not going through the whole little infomercial, right? So they burnt their house down, the first house. She got on the internet all crying and stuff. All right, so people was like, okay, well, let's get some money together, right? Let's get this house fixed up better. So what ends up happening is that so then she played this video.
What's up, everybody? It's me, Auntie Angie. I am here with my god baby, Lucci, one of my twins, and I have some exciting news. You guys know that we reported a few weeks back that Auntie Angie's house was burned completely to the ground. Although we are still in the process of rebuilding, but guess what? Today, God has blessed us with a temporary home to be able to bless the women that are in need and their babies. So to everybody that supported our efforts, everybody that donated, whether it was through GoFundMe or directly through the PayPal account, guys, you have given us enough funding as of now to at least go ahead and secure a temporary residence so we can get the program rolled out. Auntie Angie's house.
If President Biden.
What's up, everybody?
All right, so that's it. So she got enough funding to start it. That was good. She, this is the GoFundMe she did. This is what I'm saying. Like, people get I don't like this little climate where they make people so angry that it's like you be forgiving people that commit mass murder. And then people who just say something you don't like. Oh, Kanye West, I don't like him. Look, he said this, or said that. He ain't killed no damn body. He come around with this man comes up with
what the hell?
With veggies on his leg and flowers and plants on him. You know how people be wearing like animals and fur. He gonna wear some damn. He wore some dang grass and shit.
No, that's Kanye. I don't know what to say.
I bet you people start copying them.
Oh man, look. They copying people wearing torn jeans, and now that's a fashion. I see that everywhere. I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah,
I wore that to school because we were poor, not no for a fashion statement.
Yeah, they used to talk about us. But yeah, I mean, I donated to this, and you know, I like her. I respect Angela. She, you know, even at 13,000, they still building the original place. It was burnt to the ground, but she ain't waiting. She's like,
did they find out who burned it? Was it somebody who did it, or
I mean, no, they didn't find that out, and I think they don't investigate that. You know, they didn't investigate that shit yet, so they're looking. She's trying to get somebody, but you know these people.
Yeah.
That's what they do. And so I donated to that. That was I'm glad, and I see that's what I talk about with leadership. That's the reason why I always kick back at some of our people when we don't need leaders. Leaders are not infallible, perfect people. We got to get that idea of leadership out of our head, because that was the strategy too of these people who got a lot of money too. These people got a lot of money. They're white supremacists with big bank, and they control media and all sorts of stuff. So they made it seem like, oh, you black leaders are so moral. You guys are so the epitome of awesomeness. You guys are Martin Luther King. You're gods coming from some other when you guys are infallible. So all you got to do is show one negative thing about this person, and now everybody is disappointed with them and they hate them.
Right. Which in turn makes people don't want to be leaders, because it's like, okay, I gotta be perfect to be this leader.
Right. And that's not what leadership is. All it is just you see a problem and you decide to go out there and try to get it fixed. You take the responsibility to get it fixed. That's all leadership is. It's like when you see a problem, you decide to go try to fix that. That's it. So it's not like all this other stuff people be putting on it, like, oh, we don't need leaders. Ain't nobody else got leaders. Yeah, they do. But the way y'all look at y'all leadership is stupid.
Right. It's like sadly our community sees our leaders more as martyrs than actual leaders.
You ain't about nothing. If they don't kill you, you ain't about nothing.
Right. I think
how you gonna get anywhere if everybody got to die?
Yeah, it's like I was on Information Man's channel. He was talking about the Ty Nichols thing, and I put in the chat. They raised us to be something like that, about us being martyrs. Yeah. That's the only way they respect black men is being, well, besides the being LGBTQ.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Is being martyrs.
Mm-hmm.
We literally, Information Man said, we literally have to die for us to get any kind of recognition.
Yeah,
and that's sad.
Yeah, as soon as you die, now we like you.
Right.
He was real. He was real. Tupac was real. If Tupac was still alive, they'd be talking shit about him because he was crazy.
Oh,
Tupac
man.
He made good, but he was stupid, man. Tupac was stupid. He did so much stupid stuff.
Well, I mean, that's the price of being young and you in the industry.
Yeah.
that feed to your vices.
Yeah.
And I can't really.
I'm not
It's
mad
hard.
at it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like people, we be getting too mad at people over nothing, over words. Like we
Word.
used to get mad, and I got people who oh, I hate Kanye. Fuck that nigga. Like what?
Oh, I'm like, over what? What he said? What the hell he say?
Okay, you disagree?
Oh,
Okay, that's fine.
we can.
Look
Like,
at it.
man.
Look on TV. I always show this. Elon Musk suspended Kanye West because he said something Elon Musk didn't like.
Right.
And it's supposed to be some what you call that? Anti-Semitic stuff.
Anti-Semitic.
Look what is allowed.
But this okay though.
I had to block that out, other they'll take my channel off. I had to make that red mark on that word. Otherwise, they'll take me off. Hate speech. What?
But this is okay. And on Twitter. On Twitter. You know how much like porn that's on Twitter right now?
Yeah, it's porn. It's a porn site now.
It's basically a porn site. I should know.
I couldn't even believe. Like I'm like, oh really? This is okay. I mean, there's porn here on YouTube too, so I can't really say nothing too. They allow that. They like porn. You can get into porn. Porn ain't nothing. See, that's what I'm saying. They like everything that's bad for you. Yeah. We want you to. Yeah. But when you start talking a little black, we go. Let's put your channel in a black hole. Let's mess you up. Let's make you stupid. See, their job is to keep us stupid, so we're not thinking about nothing like we used to. We used to always come up with ways to, advance black folks or, fight the white supremacists in a certain way. We used to be big on that. Now it's just about, it's too many, I should say. It was always people that's playing and having more fun than thinking like that. But I'm just saying the community of people who will get out there and get active is smaller. That's all. It's just smaller. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to touch base with that. I'm gonna end it off with this. This is the last clip I'm gonna play. Now this is what I'm saying. Now you could probably do something on this clip. You could go on my go on that Facebook page, and you could you'll see this clip on there if you want to do something off of it. But I wanted to show how these people, they want to pretend like Margaret Sanger was a damn conservative white woman, and all that stuff. No, she's the mother of this liberal stuff y'all dealing with. She's y'all damn mama with abortion clinics, abortion on demand, and Martin Luther King. I wanted to show how Martin Luther King, but I'm not going to show all that. We'll talk about that later. But like Martin Luther King, he got this Margaret Sanger Award. I have to show that he took an L on that one as far as his legacy, supporting her because he did know some of that. Now they didn't have abortions back then. It was about sterilization. Her thing was sterilizing folks. She wanted the mamas sterilized. She wanted them sterilized. And so that was the thing at that time. But now it's about abortion and killing the baby. So you don't got to be sterilized, just kill the baby. And now you got the black women enjoying killing kids. So, but the thing is, Martin Luther King, Coretta Scott King, Martin Luther King got the first Margaret Sanger Award. So, and he accepted it. I guess it maybe came with some money, but that wasn't really good for him to support that one. But it was different back then than what it is now. I don't think he supports abortion because that's savage. He probably did support family because it's called birth control and family planning, which those are good things. The words are. It's like Black Lives Matter. It's a good sounding word, but really. But they created this culture of these feminists, especially these black women feminists, this entitlement and they had to do that. They had to make you hate your men because, you know, white women, they were always arguing with their own men, and the white man was having a bunch of problems out of his women.
Right.
But we didn't have those problems at that time, and they noticed that. And so, you know, make a long story short, they helped bring about that. Now we having them same damn problems. But now it's so funny. I think the women are having them same damn problems with themselves now because, you know, since the mama is the man and the woman. I just look at this clip and tell me what you thinking.
What?
For Mercedes Benz, I don't like Tesla.
You said you like the electric cars.
I said I like Tesla. I said a Mercedes Benz. I don't like Tesla.
Well, you gotta like. This is better than a Mercedes Benz.
This is not. I don't want no car that if I gotta charge it for it to work. I didn't want that.
Girl, you need to be grateful that you got a damn car.
I could have just been walking it. I would rather walk it.
Right. You should be happy.
Be grateful. You can put the keys back in your purse.
Oh, and I will. And don't ask me for nothing else. Oh, you're gonna be happy with that money.
How much is this?
Girl, open it up and stop being ungrateful, because now you starting to be ungrateful where you ain't got to worry about me ever again.
I said I wanted a Tesla. I always told you I wanted a pink Mercedes Benz.
Okay, well, I couldn't get the Mercedes Benz, so you got that.
This is all you gave me for my Sweet 16 and my golden...
Girl, do you know how much money that is? That's $1,600 for 16.
That's it for my Sweet 16 and my golden birthday?
Well, what did you want?
And then you gave me the truck.
This is the car. It's not the truck.
Bruh, where's the dad?
That's a good question. Where is the dad?
You see how they talking to each other.
Yeah.
You see how the voice of the mom, the voice of the mother. Oh, there's still some more to this. Hold on. Let me see what the rest of this shit say.
Truck. This is the car one. You guys, look.
You can have all your gifts back because why would you do this? This is my Sweet 16 and my golden birthday, and you gave me a car I didn't even want, and then you gave me little money.
Wait,
you was being really, really ungrateful.
You can give this to your mom.
She gave me that 16,000. I'll take it. Hey, she gave me the phone. I'm like, yeah, he dancing.
Bro, like really? But do you see what's happening here?
Yeah.
The women thought they were right. Now, this woman, obviously, this woman must work pretty good. I don't see nothing to do with no man, nowhere around that. I know damn well if I was a daddy, that shit wouldn't be flying. I don't give a flying fuck. But okay. So, but I'm just listening to how the mama sound. She sound like she done told this girl she on the same level with her.
Yeah.
The mama must work and do something good when she's making decent money. She got a brand new damn Tesla.
Think about that. How many of us can get a Tesla off the lot?
And $1,600?
It's $16,000, man.
$1,600 cash.
Oh, it's 1,600. I thought it was 6. I thought she said 16,000.
Oh no, she gave her 1,600. Let's try it. Let's verify it.
Yeah.
My mom said 1,600.
You're ungrateful because now you starting to be ungrateful where you ain't got to worry about me ever again.
I said I wanted a Tesla. I always told you I wanted a pink Mercedes.
Oh, and I will. And don't ask me for nothing else. Oh, you're going to be happy with that money.
How much is this?
Girl, open it up and stop being ungrateful because now you
see right there, like you don't talk, that's not your friend. See, this is my problem with this.
The
mama is even having a conversation.
Yeah, this
do you understand? Like, look at this chick and this girl. The mama is saying things. The girl's not taking none of it seriously because her mama ain't nothing. She's just money. She's just a source of money,
right?
And what man is going to deal with this chick? The girl's 16. What's going to happen to her? She don't look that damn good. She's a cutie little girl. I mean, but that's the best she going to look. She going to get fatter. She's spoiled already.
Right. And then
you ain't got to worry about me ever again.
Huh?
Not in a good way, like spoiled in the sense of, hard to impress, but she's so spoiled. Like she's old. A pink Mercedes Benz.
A golden birthday. What's that? I don't even know what that is.
I can't even remember what I got for my 16th birthday.
So what's a golden birthday?
I don't know. I never heard of this
either.
I've never heard of this stuff in my life, man. This shit is.
I don't know what this is. A golden birthday? I'm just like, really? I mean, then when I seen this, I was like, I'm looking like, this is the reason why you got to let kids cry sometimes. They got to be shown. They gotta look at you as that. You gotta be the asshole sometimes. You must.
Man, I try into this, man.
I'm just listening to this mama. She don't even sound serious at all. This first thing here. Look at this girl.
On the phone. It look like she on the phone.
Look at the boy. I'm just looking at the boy. The boy is like, you crazy. But guess what? He's looking like, oh, I can do this too.
Yeah.
And then what is his impression about women, black women?
Exactly.
This is what they're messing up.
I don't like electric cars.
Wait, what?
For Mercedes Benz, I don't like Tesla.
You said you like the electric cars.
I said I like Tesla. I said a Mercedes Benz.
She raised her mouth at her mama. She overtalked her mama right there. Your ass is on the floor.
Yeah, that was a backhand coming.
You said you like the electric cars.
I said I like Tesla. I said a Mercedes Benz. I don't like.
Are you out of your fucking mind? Hold on. Right then. I'm like, what? Hold up. Go on. Are you out of your freaking mind?
That car would have been gone. But
No. No, you walking. I'm gonna keep that car. Or I'm gonna give it to your cousin. Because see, this is the problem. She must see, that's another problem too I see here. She's 16. This boy must have didn't come till he might be 8.
Yeah, something like that. 8, 9.
Like 8. So she was the only child for 8 years. That still ain't no excuse. You gotta share. See, she should have been made to take care of him. Cook for your brother. Yeah. And let her cry then, let her get mad and whoop her or something. Or punish her for not taking care of her brother. Because she ain't never took care of nothing. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have no responsibility. She doesn't know how this stuff don't just come by. When people do something for you, you're not entitled to it. But
that's probably because their mother, that's all she do, give her stuff.
That's all it was. And then goddamn, and I bet you the family of she done put this, and then she's stupid enough to post it.
You said you like the electric cars.
I said I like Tesla.
Your mama sound like a kid though.
Yeah.
You said
she sounds just like her. I dated a girl who talked to her daughter like that was her sister. Yeah, we went on 2 dates.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Maybe it is a daddy. Let me. Okay. I'm trying to be, I see 2 cars.
There's a daddy. I don't know.
There.
There might be a man there, but that might not be her daddy though.
Oh, this woman must be buying everybody's stuff to get love or something. I bought you something. Don't you love me?
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, are you out of your mind with that? I couldn't do this. Yeah. So anyway, that was it. That was it for the Super Mike show. Planned Parenthood, Margaret Sanger, the evil genius. She's a eugenicist. She's a she's every bit of the KKK. That she is the KKK on steroids. That's the legacy. Her friend, Lothrop Stoddard, he was a graduate of Harvard. They hate you. They created a legacy. They created a society. They created organizations to continue killing you after they died. So that's why we pay attention to dead people who left legacies. Um, this is just one part of it, but it's definitely somebody we should, we should definitely demonize. And like I said before, and the history is clear. When you see Margaret Sanger, that's it. Even the name of their magazine is called the Birth Control Review. The pill is called birth control. That's the legacy of them. They invented that pill to get rid of feeble-minded weirdos.
Yep.
And I guess that's to them, and they thinking like, if you stupid enough to take this, then you must be feeble-minded.
Right.
Because it's got all sorts of stuff in it that messes up your body when there's other ways to control yourself. So anyway, that's it. Brother Speak, you got anything last to say? What's your final talk about anything? Yeah, and make sure you go see Brother Speak's podcast. Yeah, let me plug it in for the few people that look at my little channel, guys. Hey, make sure y'all press a little thumbs up and share my little stuff, so my little channel can get a couple of 2, 3, 4, 5 more folks. So Super Mike can get a little bit of spread. I'm not gonna stop talking my my little controversy stuff. So so the YouTube go keep banning me. So the only way I could grow is if people share it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna grow because I don't care.
Yeah, but the whole thing, man, I think our people, again, because of that Christian doctrine that was beaten into us, I mean, it's very clear that it was. We don't have that righteous anger that we should. We really don't. And when you see stuff where our men and women are getting harmed and killed, it doesn't fill us with that kind of righteous anger where we really need to do something. It fills us with fear. Fills us with fear, hatred for we hop more on the victim than we do on the perpetrators.
They must have been doing something.
Right. I mean, look what happened with Ty Nichols. They still saying he should have complied.
See?
When you can see there ain't no complying that would have saved him. Nothing. They wanted to destroy him.
Yep.
And this is what a lot of our enemies want. They want to destroy you. There is no complying. You can't talk to these people. You cannot reason with them. They like the Terminator.
Yep.
They won't stop till you gone. And a lot of us don't recognize that. That's just the way it is. We think they are heroes. Okay, keep thinking that.
Yep.
If you watch The Boys, they thought a lot of those superheroes were the heroes.
Right.
And they learned real quick. No, they weren't no heroes. But what can you say?
I mean, that's what you just keep talking. You keep saying it. That's what you're supposed to do. And that's why I tell people, like, we don't have to change the dynamic of stuff. The problem is we just need to understand how the flow of everything goes. But yeah, and also, we should get over there on Twitch. I got somebody on Twitch that said, gave me a comment. They want to promote the channel, so we'll talk. I'll check that out. See what services they have over there, because we do need to kind of diversify our media. Even though they're starting to lift some of this the language you can use, but they're still locking down. They're chopping people off on certain language, so you still got to be careful with your COVID talk, and you can't talk too much. They censoring black ideas and black conversations. They will don't want you to talk about the Native American and the black issues unless it's what they want to hear.
Right.
Otherwise they'll come in with their little PolitiFacts. And also I have the B1 math, science, and history channel, guys. That's where I really do a little bit more of the historical stuff, like E. Franklin Frazier. So we'll go through some of the little family stuff on that. There's some key points that's good for us to know about. When we talking about the black family and all that kind of stuff, and where Moynihan report. This is where Moynihan got his inspiration to write his report. It's E. Franklin Frazier, and that's 101 years ago there. But he was a black sociologist. He wrote this big book called The Negro Family, and it's like 700 pages in that thing. But there's a couple of parts where he predicted a lot of stuff that we're dealing with. And it's just good for us to know a little bit of that stuff. But because we got to kind of get our own perception of us. We need to see the trend, because a lot of times we only going by what trend we've seen in our own lifetimes. But because we got books and we got some accurate history, we got black people who pretty much think similar to us, so they're going to tell us the truth. You can see a longer line of trends, and then you can really see kind of what's going on, and you can see those patterns. So that's it, guys. Peace out. Thank you for showing in. Like I said, share the message and tell us what you think. All right, brother Speak. Peace out, bro.
All right, Mike. Peace, everybody.